If Scientology would stop enabling and creating predators, I wouldn't have to make posts like this. Talking about SA is not exactly how I want to spend my days, and I'm sure hearing about it is just as painful for you guys. But if we've learned anything in the last decade, it's that we have to shine a light in the darkness and expose the abuse in order to end it. What do these two men have in common? They were both raised as generational Scientologists. And before you call me a bigot or that I'm picking on them, I was also raised a generational Scientologist. So my purpose talking to you about this today is very personal and it's very important. Maybe now's a good time to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Liz Gale, your friendly and messy third generation ex-Scientologist. I am not a professional. I am not a psychologist. I do have a basic education, a 4-year degree in child and family studies, child development. And I did manage to break a generational cycle of Scientology in my family. Because with all of my experiences and the education I went on to get, I have come to the conclusion that Scientology is damaging to child development and therefore should not be practiced on children. And we all know children cannot consent. Scientology should not be practiced on children. In the next series of short videos, I am going to be talking about how Scientology creates predators. Because if you're familiar with the ex-Scientology community, you know a lot of stories of victims, I'm sure. But just as any cult creates victims, it often also creates predators and enforcers. And because this is the second such generational Scientologist accused of really, really horrible things in the SA department, I think it's really worth a conversation. Last thing I'll say in this short video is I do understand that Neil Gaiman has said he is no longer a Scientologist. And of course, if that's the case, I applaud him. But what I'm really focusing on are the long-term effects of being raised in that environment. Neil Gaiman was used as a public PR stunt at 7 years old on behalf of Scientology. Now, my heart goes out to him. This hits really close to home. My family also was in the newspaper when I was 8 years old, talking about how Scientology is the best way to raise children. Well, flash forward, and my father passed away young on a high level of Scientology. My brother unalived himself at 19. My mother and I haven't spoken in 7 years. She's still deep in. And I'm here yapping about it because I really don't want anybody else to fall victim. Truly, I don't. I think it's really important when we have these blatantly obvious examples of how the danger can manifest in reality and hurt people. I think we need to talk about it. Sorry it's a downer. Like I said, when Scientology stops covering up and pumping out SA predators, then I won't make these anymore. All right, talk to you soon.